Memorizing all notes of the fretboard is not something I recommend. If you watch until the end of this video, you will understand why. I'm also going to show you a simple shape you can use instead in order to find all the notes of the fretboard. My name is Simen and I'm a guitarist, music producer and graphic designer from Norway. I'm here to share everything I learned so far in my journey and document what I learn in real time. One little thing before we start. In order to make this work, you need to know the notes of the two lowest strings. If you don't know them yet, that's completely fine. Start with a few notes and this video will still work for you. So let's look at the shape. And we're going to play it from the 5th fret of the low E string, which is the note A. And the shape is very simple. It looks like this. So we go 2 strings up and 2 frets to the right. As you can hear, this is the exact same note, just a different octave. An octave means it's the same note, just played higher or lower. So let's try to use this shape on some other notes too. Let's use the note C on the A string, which is on the 3rd fret. Then we go 2 strings up and 2 to the right. And there we get a new C. So, honestly, very simple. Use this one shape and you can find all the notes of the fretboard. The only thing to keep in mind is that since the tuning is slightly different on the B string, then we need to adjust the shape slightly on the 4 highest strings. So let's play the A we played earlier. We start on the 5th fret on the low E string. Use the shape. Find the new A. And from this new A, we can use the same shape again. You just have to move 3 frets to the right instead of 2. If you can't remember this, just use your ears. As you can hear, this is not the same note. 1 fret up. So it's the same shape, we just need to change it with 1 fret. By the way, this video is actually part of a course on my website playwithaplan.com. Here you learn to master the fretboard, learn all the notes of the fretboard, and you also get access to all my other fun courses to get more clarity and consistent progress on guitar. So, if that's something you're interested in, check out playwithaplan.com. For your convenience, I'm going to leave the link in the description. For practice, let's take one more note. And now we're going to find that note on all strings. We will use the note G and start on the lowest string. That's going to be the 3rd fret. Then simply use our shape, 2 strings up and 2 to the right. Then we get another G, which is the 5th fret of the D string. And from this new G, we can use the shape again and get another G. And remember, since we are now on the 4 highest strings, we need to move 3 frets to the right instead of 2. So, not this, but this. So now we have the note G on 3 different strings. To find a note G on the remaining strings, we can use the exact same process, but from the A string. So first we need to find the note G, and that's going to be on the 10th fret. Then simply use the shape, 2 strings up and 2 frets to the right. Here we have a new G. Then use the shape again to find a new G. Okay, let's conclude this video. As you can see, you only need to know the notes of the 2 lowest strings. And then you can use the shape from this video and find all the other notes. As we did with the note G. And from the 2 lowest strings, you can always play the shape 2 strings up and 2 frets to the right. And from the 3rd string, the D string, and up, it's the same shape, you just need to add 1 more fret to the right. And with this octave shape, you can easily find all the notes of the fretboard. This is a much better approach than memorizing every single note on the fretboard. And the reason is that with this octave shape, you understand how the guitar actually works and how all the notes relate to each other. Because if you just memorize every single note without understanding the relationship between the notes, that's like having loads of ingredients in your fridge, but you don't know how to cook a single meal. And we want to be able to make a delicious meal.